median. Feeling strong ahead of the race?
You've still got a chance to win this race, haven't you?
Just try. I wanna be the only one to make you lie. Take it to the edge where I've lived 1,000 lives.
When I brake very late, to open up the left hand.
Fascinating race ahead.
Back to the title race, though. And Lewis Hamilton is not the only Brit who hopes to come back from Abu Dhabi with a championship. 300 students from across the world are heading to the UAE to take part in the finals of F1 in schools.
Among them, the English champions, Colossus F1 from Hampshire.
Welcome to Robert May School. I'm Dan, manufacturing engineer.
I'm Emma, graphics designer.
I'm Rachel, scrutineering engineer.
I'm Paul, a design engineer.
I'm Charlie and I'm also a design engineer.
I'm Vicky and I'm team manager.
Together, we are Colossus F1.
F1 in Schools is a multidisciplinary STEM event. That's science, technology, engineering and maths. In fact, it's the largest STEM event in the world for 9 to 19-year-olds. It brings teams of children together to do CAD, design, car analysis and testing. And over the last 2 years, our team, Colossus F1, have won their way through, beating 500 teams, and will be representing England at the World Championships this November in Abu Dhabi.
This is our car that we raced at the National Championships. It helped us win the knockout finals. This is your typical F1 in Schools car, and it's shaped by the many different rules and regulations that we have to adhere to. They're powered by compressed carbon dioxide gas cylinders that help them power through the whole duration of the race.
These gas cylinders are pierced by the contraptions here. They'll shoot down the track at roughly 70 to 80 mile an hour. They go so quick because we've spent a lot of time making the cars as aerodynamic as possible. This is our school's CNC milling machine, and this machine talks with our CAM software, and then what happens is we'll put a billet like this into the machine. Then after a couple of hours of machining, we'll end up with something like that afterwards. Most of our car components are machined here, so it's our body on this, and then our 3D printer prints our aerofoils.
So this is an UP 3D printer. It's the cutting edge in manufacturing and rapid prototyping technology. We use it to make our front aerofoil, as you can see on the car, and it's now making our rear aerofoil, which will be ready in around half an hour's time.
Colossus F1 have been a team for over 18 months, and in that time we have become really close friends.
To get to where we are today, we've had to raise in excess of £17,000, and we've done this through collaborating with sponsors and fundraising events.
We're hoping to go to the World Finals in November and bring back the trophy and fly the flag for England.
So we know F1 has been a fantastic learning experience, and it has taken you from Westminster to Silverstone and soon to Abu Dhabi. And the final prize, University Scholarship at London City University, is out of this world. What else?
Well, through F1 in Schools, it's opened many doors for me. My analytical skills have improved massively, and now I consider that in every part of my life.
I've learned a lot about engineering, manufacturing and aerodynamics, which is perfect for me, as I like to go into a career in motorsports or engineering.
I've learned a lot more about how motorsports teams function through our work with Garden Racing and Sahara Force India, and because of this, I aspire now to work towards a career in Formula One.
Oh, great stuff. Good luck to them. All the very best to them. I mean, it's hugely encouraging to see the future Adrian Newey's, Claire Williams of this world there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, the ingenuity that they put into it, you know, the engineering purely for the car. It's not just a simple model. The aerodynamics that have to go into it, the machinery they have to use, it just shows that these youngsters are definitely the brains of the future, and they're the sort of people that the Formula One teams are looking for.
And teenagers get so much stick these days. They shouldn't.
Were they young people? I think they were young people, weren't they? And I think
is that different to teenagers?
Yeah, no. I'm just thinking about some of the comments I heard from Mr. Eccleston today. But you know, I think that it's great to have a simple idea like that, a competition, and using Formula One in the right way to inspire people and making a simple challenge. I mean, that's how we got people on the moon. You know, if Formula One is a challenge in all sorts of directions, and it's great to inspire people like that.
Every year, F1 endeavours to find the engineers of the future in a programme called F1 in Schools, and our Crofty is heavily involved in it.
Now in the 10th year of the Formula One in Schools World Finals, 38 teams have come here to Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi to engineer, to design, to market their own racing car to a strict standard of rules and regulations. And the best of the best, well, they won't drive home in a Ferrari, but they'll take home the Bernie Eccleston World Championship trophy.
They make a little car out of wood. It's charged by a CO2 gas canister. It blasts all the way down this track. You can imagine if a Formula One team got hold of this project, they could easily spend quite a few million on it.
You look at it, it's just a little bit of balsa wood with some wheels, but you can see how much effort they're putting in. They're doing CFD, computational fluid dynamics on them, and they're bringing together all the tools that they're going to be using years down the road in F1 cars.
These are the pit displays where the teams basically tell the story of the evolution of their cars.
The competition is on the next level this year, really tough.
We have Forza Canidé and we've flown about 14 hours to be here this week from São Paulo, Brazil.
Scuderia Charo, all the way from Mexico.
You know, gives an opportunity for young guys from school to come up with a project which has very high standards of technology. It's quite impressive to see the level that these little cars have.
And you remember these guys from last week's F1 show, Colossus F1, who were very speedy on the track.
It's been very good. It's gone much faster than we expected.
So does that make you winners then?
We'd love to think so, we'd have to wait and see.
In which case, to the awards. Let's find out. Williams and Formula One schools have a big announcement to make, so over to you.
The announcement that we'd like to make tonight is an academy that we're launching.
We'll be looking at the top 10, in our opinion, students that are coming through. We will look at those and we will take them on and we will mentor them.
The Formula One in Schools World Champions for 2014. The English National Champions and World Champions, Colossus F1!
Has it been worth every single sleepless night?
2000%.
Well done to Colossus F1 and Rob Smedley presenting them with their trophy and having a great fun in the paddock a little bit earlier. Congratulations to them. Talking of Colossuses, Sam Michael is alongside us and a patron of that. Great programme, isn't it, Sam?
It's absolutely fantastic. What the kids do in there now is just brilliant. I mean, they're doing things right from the start of design, you know, creating a concept, manufacturing it, marketing it, have a race at the end for performance as well. It's absolutely brilliant that they do that with a piece of wood and a CO2 canister to keep the costs out of it. But they're 13 to 16 years old. It's just incredible. It just sets them up for F1 and any other business in manufacturing.
Enjoy Sky Sports F1 Live on all screens, on the go, and the best bits on demand.